Hey, what's going on? Rakeem Madison here, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about Facebook targeting options for 2019. So I hope you're ready for this information because I'm definitely ready to share it with you. Now, if you haven't yet already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want more videos just like this one right here. All right, so with that being said, let's jump right into today's content. All right, so first things first, we are inside of the Facebook Ads Manager, and I just want you to just follow me step by step just so you can take action while you're seeing me do this so that it'll start to click a lot faster. That's what I've learned over the years, all right? All right, so here we go. First step is to go ahead and click on the Create button once you're inside of the Ads Manager. All right, so now it's taking me to the page where it has the different marketing objectives that I can choose to try to target the perfect person that I'm looking for here on Facebook for my particular product or service. All right, so let's go ahead and go down here. Now, these are the different marketing objectives. For this particular video, I'm going to go ahead and click on traffic. All right, now that I've chosen my objective, I'm going to go ahead and click on continue. Now, you don't have to use traffic. You can use engagement or whatever ad that you want to use. But since we're focusing on the targeting options, I want to just use traffic for this particular video. All right, so here we go. So let's go down to the audience section. You see that what it says? It says audience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to detailed targeting right here. Okay, so yes, we have the location, we have the age, we have the gender, right? You can choose if it's man or woman. You can choose ages all the way up to 65, as you can see. The key here is to know who your avatar is. You got to know what type of person this is. Like, you got to know who you're talking to. And my example that I can give you, and I know, it's kind of getting off a little bit topic, but what I want to give you is, if you're clear with who you're talking to, your ads become profitable very quickly because you're in a specific niche. Okay, so just take what I'm telling you right here. If nothing else is more important in this video, take that and understand that it's important to know who you're talking to. All right, so here we go. All right, so we got the languages as well. So if you're targeting someone, if you're trying to target Dutch people, you might want to target in that location. If you're targeting people who speak English, you want to make sure that you put the language that you want to target in there. Same thing goes for the location. If you're targeting a specific location, maybe it's not the US, maybe it's a specific state or it's a specific country. Make sure you set the location, you set the age between the age brackets that you want to hit, and also the gender, if you want to target men or women or whatever your preference. All right, so now let's go to the detailed targeting. All right, so I'm gonna actually do like the little eyes. You see the eye right here? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the little eyes so you guys can get an understanding of what each category is. So when I go to browse, it says demographics, interests, and behavior. So let me go ahead and pull up the eye for you so I can read this out to you so you can get a better understanding. All right, so reach people based on education, employment, household, and lifestyle details. Some data is available for the US only. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what the demographics is going to allow you to hit. Same thing with the interests. Reach specific audiences by looking at their interests, their activities, the pages they have liked, and closely related topics. And last but not least, the behaviors. Reach people based on purchase behaviors or intents, device usage, and more. Some behavior data is available for US audiences only. Okay, so that's breaking it down. Now, guys, Facebook allows you to just really target. That has always been Facebook's go-to is their targeting, because you can really target down to the T. That's what makes Facebook very powerful, and that's why so many people, so many businesses are using Facebook to advertise, because they understand the power. They're able to hit their customer avatar. All right, so let me just give you a few examples of things you can target. So when I click the drop down arrow, right, if I want to target somebody who has an education level of a doctorate degree, all I would have to do is literally just click on that box, and boom, you see how the audience has changed? There's over 800,000 people that have a doctorate degree. Okay? And then let's go ahead and uncheck that. I don't want to use that. Now, let's say I want to target all people that have a master's degree. Same exact concept. Let's see how many people. That says 7 million people have a master's degree, okay, based upon Facebook's data. All right, now that's based upon, like, all of what I have right here right now. Of course, if I start changing these different demographics, then of course these numbers are going to change. All right, so that's just to give you an idea of the data that Facebook has. All right, so if I go back down, you can target financial, life events, parents, relationships, work, where they work, right? The interests, right? Let's go into the interests, the businesses and industries they're in, the entertainment that they like, certain family and relationships. Like, let me go ahead and drop the arrow down on that. So people who have an interest in dating, people who have an interest in marriage, motherhood, parenting, right? You can really key down on the perfect person you're looking for by using Facebook's targeting options. All right, so that's enough of the interest. And the last one, like I said, is behaviors. So if a person has an anniversary coming up, guess what? Facebook knows that. So guess what? You can target people who have an upcoming anniversary. Okay? Also, people who are expats, people who are living in countries, like for example, if I was living over in Costa Rica, but I'm not originally from there, that's what would be considered an expat, someone who just lives somewhere, but they're not necessarily from there. Okay, I could target those people, right, living in those countries. So lived in Brazil, close friends of those who live abroad, right? There are so many targeting options Facebook gives you. That's why it's so powerful, guys. It really is, when you really understand how to advertise on Facebook. All right, so behaviors. All right, so that is demographics, interests, and behaviors. Now those are, like, to me, like the basic ways to target. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over here to the ads manager, the little menu here, and I'm going to go to all tools, and I'm going to go to audiences. Now this is the part that I get excited about, because guys, I absolutely enjoy retargeting, because I know the importance of staying in front of your perfect customer avatar, right? It's so important, because people don't necessarily they may not resonate with something. They might see like an ad from you, and then they don't necessarily take action the first time. But when you continue to put it in front of their face, if they were at least a little interested, they're going to continue to pay attention to your content. So what I'm about to show you now are the different ways that you can stay in front of your customer. All right, I mean your avatar, your perfect customer, perfect avatar. Sorry. All right, so here we go. These are the different audiences that you can create now. All right, so when I hit create audience, as you can see, I already have a few audiences there. But when I hit create audience and I hit custom audience, give it a few minutes to pop up. It'll populate here in a moment. And I'm going to run you through the different ways that you can build. You can use the data Facebook has already, and then you can go and retarget those people. All right, so here we go. You got user sources and you got Facebook sources. All right, so you can create an audience based on people that have visited your website. Now this is going to be using like the Facebook pixel. So anytime somebody comes to your website, if you have that pixel on your site, Facebook is going to drop a cookie on that particular person's device, and then now you'll be able to basically target that person over and over with different ads. Now you probably are watching this video and you probably already have that happening to you right now. All right, so that's that particular way of doing it. Then also you have a customer list. So say for instance you already have an email list of customers, right? And you want to use that list to create more interested people. Facebook allows you to do what is called a lookalike audience. So basically they'll match and find people who are just like your customers to put your message in front of. All right, so you can use it that way. Or if you want to retarget a list that you already have. It doesn't necessarily have to be your customer list. It could just be a list that you already have. You want to show up and keep showing up in front of those people. You could do it that way as well. All right, now same thing applies here with the app activity. Any activity that's going on your app, right? You have the ability to retarget them. And then offline activity, I don't necessarily use this one, but I'm sure it is the same exact concept. Facebook has a way of tracking that stuff, and then boom, you'll be able to put your message right back in front of those people, because it's vital that you stay in front of them. Because if you don't stay in front of them, guess what? Your competitor is going to stay in front of them. All right. All right. So those are those 4 different ways. Now let's go down to this section, and this is actually the section I love. All right. So first thing you see right there is video. So anyone who watches any of my videos on my business page, I can retarget them. Okay, anybody who has ever watched any videos. And that's actually my favorite strategy, because anytime I run an ad and people are watching it, I have the ability to now put my message back in front of them. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same video. I can keep coming at different angles, and this is extremely powerful, because after some time, sometimes people will see an ad and then it'll be like, it'll become like ad blindness to them. They'll stop looking at it. But the moment they see something that's new, it could be the same thing that you're saying in the video. And I've tested this multiple times, guys. It works. And I've created ads to where people have seen it, seen it, and then all of a sudden I put a new one in front of them. They're reacting to it, right? So when they constantly see you, there's a lot of power in that retargeting game. All right, so extremely powerful. All right, so right here, any activity that's going on your Instagram profile, you can retarget people based off of that as well. All right, and most of these audiences right here, they're all based around retargeting. So the lead form, that's the ability to basically generate leads right here on Facebook using Facebook's version of a landing page. And you basically get the leads, and then you just go ahead and download them and put them into like your own email list. All right, and then the events, the instant experience and Facebook page, as I said, you have the ability to retarget people off of the activities that they're doing on Facebook, all right, based around your specific page. All right, so guys, those are the Facebook targeting options that you have. They are extremely powerful. If you're not already using Facebook ads, definitely invest into, learning how to do so, because I wouldn't recommend you just go ahead and just go out there and do it yourself, unless you're just one of those people, right? Find a mentor that already knows what they're doing with Facebook ads. Make the investment in yourself, learn how to do it, because it's extremely powerful when you do. All right, so hopefully you got some value from this video, and if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, my friend. Peace.